What's up traders, welcome to live streaming from Forex Trading Wizard Academy. This is Forex Wizard, your trading coach. I'll be doing a live trading session and live analysis, live discussion like we do every trading day. Today is the Thursday, another volatile day. As you have seen, FOMC released and we have seen quite dramatic movement in the market. We have seen a significant movement in the market during the New York session yesterday as well as in London session. Now we will be looking at another volatile day. We see that very predictable, nice looking predictable market on gold that we have seen after the New York session. During the FOMC, gold has a big U-turn from the support level on the daily. Now today what I see that gold, to me, in my opinion, is still bullish. Just before I begin, make sure you smash the like button, hit that subscribe button if you haven't done yet, and please keep everything as educational as possible. Just a quick disclaimer before I progress further is that I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just a trader helping traders to learn trading. So it's everything here is only for educational purpose. So any trade called must be open in demo account just for your educational purpose so that you can learn, grow as a trader. So let's begin with gold today. The way we have looked at gold now, as you can see, the trade that we have called out yesterday during the FOMC has in fact moved exactly in the direction we took some secured some profit on this one. For those who are running in full, probably have got the full profit. I got half profit and then I got out after the break even. So now let's look at today how we can find further trading opportunity. I'll look at the daily first of all to see, because daily chart is the first thing that I look at in the market, because daily chart give me a bit more clearer idea. When I start my trading day, I start with the daily chart. Now gold daily chart, what I see that in my opinion is strongly bullish. In the beginning I was bullish, in the end still I'm bullish. So if I look at the daily chart, first of all, we saw that there is a big impulse on the daily time frame. This is a huge impulse on gold, big impulse to this level, followed by this correction. Now with that being said, what I see that gold, this is the support level, and with that support level on gold, this is the daily support, very significant support, because the trend, overall trend on gold is bullish. You can see the price was smoothly going to the upside, respecting this 10 period moving average. So on gold in this daily chart, 10 EMA is showing as a dynamic support level. Now when a market in a very strong trend, normally the price respect the 10 EMA, and we saw that from this support zone on the daily there is a big impulsive move to the upside. Now with that impulse, we have seen that if we place our Fibonacci in this daily chart on gold, we see that starting from this to the end of the move, and we saw that gold has come to exactly 61.8% Fibonacci level, exactly to the point, and had a strong bounce. Now with that bounce on gold is what is signifying is that gold trend on the daily is very a healthy trend. Now what do I mean by healthy trend? For example, when you see a market doing proper pullback or retracement is considered as a healthy trend. Now a healthy trend is like, why does it important to come to a proper a retracement zone to be a healthy trend? Is because if you look at most of the fake move that happen in the market, most of the what I can say false breakout or manipulation in the market, you see happen with the unhealthy trend. Let me tell you, so if you see that, let's say an important level, a resistance zone, and there is a big long candle hit that resistance without proper pullback, in more often now you'll see that this market immediately return back, making a false breakout. Now that hit that you see that normally as a rule of thumb that I considered in my strategy is if it is more than 2 ATR that and hit an important resistance or support zone, it's a sign of false breakout. But when you see a market, let's say, create an impulse and come back down for a pullback, or an impulse down and go up for a pullback, healthy retracement, it normally try to create another impulse. So this is how we read the language of the market. So with that being said, on the daily, what I see that gold has come to 61.8% Fibonacci level, which is also aligning with this support zone, and exactly from here we have seen this bounce happen on gold. Now with that being said, now we saw there was a green candle, which is a bullish candle on the daily, followed by yesterday's candle. As you have seen, the price has come to this support zone on the daily during the news and then has a big move to the upside. Now this daily candle that has closed yesterday is, for me, is also a healthy bullish candle, and I think that gold will remain bullish on the higher time frame as well as on the lower time frame. So look, this is the daily chart. Now you can see this daily candle that we see, for me this is also a bullish candle. Okay, this is also a bullish candle, and that candle in fact has a healthy body and a long wick at the top. So this is also a healthy candle because there is a movement and correction. Now we can expect another movement to the upside. So with that in mind, from the lower time frame, this is where we have seen that there is an interesting thing, that there was a big manipulation to the downside, to the upside and downside, both sides liquidity grab, and this candle you can see has crossed the previous candles low as well and created this movement to the upside, which for me is a sign of a further movement to the upside. Now if I go to the 15-minute chart, now this is the live trade. This one previously was done in our VIP, and then this one was YouTube live trade. I'm sure that you enjoyed this trade during our YouTube live in New York session. This trade given for educational purpose to learn to see how I'm trading as a trader, and we saw that there is a big movement happen, and from that zone, I'm sure that you guys enjoyed that trade. Let me know in the chat if you were present in this trade. Now let's look at how we can find next movement in the market. Now this is 1 hour chart. What we see that there is a big move happen to the upside, pullback. Now the market a little bit in a sideways. Let's also look at the news calendar, Forex Factory, to see what's coming next. So and then I know exactly what to look for. So we see that this is the news calendar. Forex Factory is a news calendar, and we have seen that from so we saw that there is CPI released at 10:30 p.m. yesterday. We saw because of that we have seen the weakness, not only because of this, that there was overall weakness in DXY that boost up with the CPI release, which is we saw that a bit more negative to DXY. As a result, we have seen a drastic drop, which is still running on. And on Thursday 13th of April, today, that means early in the morning, we saw CAD news. There was some tentative news on CAD. Now so far we have seen today early there was AUD news being released. Okay, and already quite a few high impact news has been released with the FOMC. Now what happening with Gbpusd? That's coming up 4 p.m., which is only 18 minutes now. GDP on GBP on GDP, or GDP on GBP. Okay, so GDP on GBP. Okay, GDP news coming on GBP at 4 p.m., which is 15 minutes later, and then 10:30 again coming core PPI as well as unemployment claim. And I just wanna give you another announcement, guys. From now on, you can see that I'll come on live on the New York session half an hour earlier. Our live will start at 10 p.m. Sydney time, because you can see that every time all the news coming up due to the daylight change is 10:30 p.m. and we miss the previous, like the pre-analysis on the news, which normally goes away when we start our live. So we decided to come half an hour earlier. So make sure that, guys, you stay present on that. We will be coming live on 30 minutes earlier than the regular for the time being, because of the daylight change. So we will come on live 10 p.m. That means that wherever you see the New York session live, you'll see half an hour earlier, just for preparation to analyze the chart. So with that said, let's look at on this one, gold, how it is doing. Now you see that it's coming down for a pullback, and I've drawn a support level on the daily. What I think that this could be a very important level on gold, that even after breaking this daily low could have an opportunity for us to again to go long on gold. As soon as we will find opportunity, we'll jump on a trade. Make sure, guys, you use the live chat if you have any question. I'll try to cover as much as I can. Thank you for that. Stephens, yeah, good morning, coach. Kindly teach about liquidity. Absolutely, this is my favorite topic that I look at. I'll look at it next. Very good morning, coach. Thank you, Patty. Sherry, good morning, boss. Thank you. Hi, good morning. Jarbo, good morning, coach. Can you please check AUD NZD? Absolutely, look at it. GJ, what are you sharing? Yes, really. Thank you very much, Kakulan. Hello. Michael, is your mentorship is one-on-one? Michael, we do have one-on-one mentorship option also. Currently what you see is on is the package, the lifetime access membership. But if you want one-on-one mentorship, also available. If anyone want one-on-one mentorship, you can use the live chat to ask the agent, and she will give you all the information that you need. So yeah, all the options available. In my next live stream, I will provide in detail more information on one-on-one if anyone asking for one-on-one mentorship program. Yeah, so let's look at gold. What I see that gold, this is the 1 hour chart. As you can see, gold has gone to an important level, and I think that you can see already from the 1 hour perspective, quite a few candle from this gap has been rejected to the upside, and I think that gold will have a bounce from this level as well. From 1 hour perspective, if I look at daily, we see that from the daily perspective, from the 4 hour, there is a significant movement to the upside, and I think that the price will have another bounce from this level. So let me see which one is giving the best opportunity for us now. Okay, so looking at 15 minutes again on gold, what I see that you can see there is a little bit of consolidation around the zone. What I think that gold might come down to this. You can see there is a big reversal here. with a gap opening has gone up, price has consolidated. We might see a bit more down here to this level where there's the previous resistance turn support, and from this zone we can expect a bit more bullish momentum. So on the lower time frame, once we see the market is consolidating along this zone, we will consider to find any kind of opportunity coming up in the market. So Felix, good morning. Thank you. Emmanuel, good morning, coach. Dollar CAD, Emmanuel, you absolutely look at it. Euro USD GJ and UJ, very good pairs. Yeah, we'll look at all of them. Good morning, sir. Gold 1 hour chart, 4-5 dodges are formed continuously. What does it indicate? Please explain. VV channel, very good question. This is what I was discussing. To me, it's an indication of buying pressure coming up. Let me tell you why. Because the first thing that I look at, when in the meantime, guys, you know that this is the trade. Before I progress further, just so far since this week open, we had 4 trades on gold, and this I think 5 trades including the live one. Okay, so this one in the beginning of trading week, and then this one, and then so all the trade that we this one also we closed yesterday. So now what we see that gold, as you can see, this is there's a very good question asking that gold on the 1 hour, the price is forming dodges. What does it mean? So let's first look at what these candles in fact representing here. In my opinion, is keep in mind, you know, I first look at, whenever I look at the chart, the first thing I look at is the direction of the trend. So trend, we see on gold, trend is up. Now with that uptrend, we have seen that gold has created this movement to the upside. Now you can see from the 1 hour chart, there was the price has aggressively has moved to the upside with this FOMC. Now at 4 p.m. just 10 minutes time, there is news coming on Gbp, right? So what we saw, you can see these 1 hour candles. You see, let's say this is a doji, all right? Now this form. So what this long wick mean? Whenever the price has come here, the buyers bought and has created this doji. The next one, the sellers has crossed that previous one's low. So the sellers tried to break that low, and as soon as the price has come down, the buyers again attacked and then form this a bit more longer doji. What that means is that the sellers are stronger. Always keep in mind, the way I look at the market is I always look at in terms of sports rather than business. So then, you know, if you look at the market in terms of, let's say, a shopping mall or any kind of shop or any kind of shopping perspective, you might you know, it might be confusing, because trading is more of sports rather than business. So you see that there is it's a drop. So always, you know, I ask myself one question is, who is in control? That really gives a big relief. Who is in control? So if you look at, let's say, a supermarket or a shopping mall, you went there for shopping. If you ask yourself a question, who is in control? You might say the shopkeeper is in control. He's doing everything. So it might not make any sense to you. But if you ask yourself this question in this market, that who is in control, and if you ask, let's say, a soccer game or any kind of basketball, that makes sense, right? The team who is in control, they are winner. So this is how. Now if you ask this question in these 2 candles, in this 2 period, 2 hours, who was in control? Buyers were in control. How do you know? Because though the sellers made a low, buyers pushed the price well above, almost more than the previous one. So the buyers in control. The next attempt did the same. Now look at this one here. Again, the sellers created a lower high. Again, the buyers were in control. So that candles creating series of lower high, but it's still making a long wick candle. The buyers are in control in this market. Now the price is let that drop a couple of times, and finally when you see a big bull candle coming, this is where very good trading opportunity comes. Now let me tell you that the trade that we have opened in our Forex Trading Wizard Academy in just yesterday, I think, yeah, on the 15 minutes, exactly what I said. You can find this. This is the trade that I didn't forget to put. So we had this buy trade, we closed with profit in our academy. So what I see, that you can see the same thing you can apply here. Who is in control? Now first thing that I look at is the trend is the main factor in this. So you see that every time the price is creating series of lower high, the price is, you see the price is going up, buyers buying. Finally this is the liquidity candle, a huge liquidity gap in that zone, and from that area we saw this and the buying happen, and that's why I have entered this trade. So this is the thing that, you know, the mostly I look at when I'm trading. Everyone has its own way. Probably you have also a better way to look at trading. Just make sure that always keep everything educational. This is the main goal here in our academy, is to help trader to learn and grow as a trader. Let me see how we can find the next opportunity. So these are the key points that I look at when I look at the market: liquidity, the trend, as well as price action. So I'm gonna delete all of them now. So basically these are the trades so far we had opened in our Forex Trading Wizard Academy in our VIP channel. So if you want to learn the way we trade and also learn our educational join our educational program to learn trading, there is a link in the description area. You can visit the website, join us to learn our strategies, and also there is a link at the top of this chat. You can visit the website. Let us know if you have any question. I will invite you to join our lifetime program, where you will be learning our strategies and also regularly trading with us, and also access all the trading tools that we have, including this liquidity NTF indicator that we are using to find some good trading opportunity in the market. So let's move on with, now we see that just 4 minutes later there is a news coming up on GBP. Let me look at GBP JPY with that in mind. So GBP JPY. Okay, so let me, before I go to GBP JPY. Okay, so looking at, so there is a news coming on GBP. Let's first look at that to see GU and GJ. What I see that GU is coming for a pullback as the news is coming. Let me look at. So you see that news coming up on GBP, which is releasing in 4 p.m. just 3 minutes remaining. GDP on GBP. So sometime I get confused with GBP on GDP. So which is 1 hour 50 seconds remaining. Let's see the implication of this news coming up on So it's a very important news, in fact. So actual greater than forecast is good for currency. Okay, we saw that GBP USD, there was a middleman here, big middleman, very good candle here. Okay, in fact manifested to the upside. This is a very good trade alert. It's according to my strategy. And also GBP JPY, let me see. Okay, so we could see, I think, that a spike down first to this level, and then we might see a spike to the upside. If I look at the daily on GBP USD, this is, you can see that from the support, it in fact has created this bullish move to the upside. And with that move on GBP USD, okay, so just waiting to see how the news is being released. Okay, so pending. Okay, so less than the forecast, so we could see some downward bias on GBP. You can see 0.00%, forecast was 0.1%, so which can lead GBP to slide to the downside a little bit initially, that you see. But I think that it may not be an indicator of trend change, so it will help the pullback to the downside. But I think that on GBP, you can see GJ, especially GBP USD, it didn't make much impact on the result, but it could be. You see that it come, this is the 5-minute chart, the price has come to the support level, so it could lead the price due to the news. It could lead this price to this level, which is very possible. If drop to this level, a very good area for us, will be going for potential buying opportunity. But the way that we see, this is a very strong bullish trend, and the most thing that I do is I don't trade against the trend. Trend trading is the most profitable trading strategy I have ever find. So all my strategy, you have seen that is with the trend, and they said that trend is your friend as long as you are a trader. So I always make best friendship with the trend. And identifying trend also sometimes a little bit of confusing. It happens because when you look at the lower time frame, such as on the 5 minutes, let's say today you are looking at 5 minutes, next day 15 minutes, and then 1 hour, and then daily, this happens, you get completely confused about the direction of the trend. So to, you know, I when I started, I was facing this all the time, you know. Sometimes feel like, okay, it's uptrend and then downtrend and then uptrend, so which way is the trend? And then once I learn multi-time frame analysis, then I got clear. So that's why I always, the best way I look at, firstly, daily chart is a very good you know, chart pattern to look at the direction of the trend. From the fundamentally, if you look at the trend on the daily chart, In an uptrend, we look for series of higher high, okay, and higher low. This is an uptrend. Very simple. Now look at in this market what's happening. You can see series of higher high and higher low. So this is an uptrending market. Now if daily chart is in uptrend, you see that the best way that I look at is when I see daily chart in uptrend, then I look for even on the 5 minutes to go to find buying opportunity in the market. Because you know, if you look at 5 minutes, let's say in the 5 minutes, okay, now you see this market slowly showing a little bit of downward bias, right? Now I will not be selling here. If the market on the daily chart, let's say an uptrend, if I see on the 5 minutes, let's say the price dropped, which is less likely to happen here, there's a big bullish move here. Let's say the price dropped here, has given a big long pin bar to the downside. That's where I normally go long, because I know that on the daily back of the mind is a bull market. So on the 5 minutes, when it change its trend from a local downtrend to a local uptrend, then I'm merging with the bigger time frame in the same direction. And that's the best, because if you even, let's say, make a mistake in taking a trade that maybe not in the right place or right, but still if you're on the bigger time frame, at some point you'll see it will work out, it will come, and then it will take you in the right direction. So looking at 4-hour perspective, you can see there is already a big bullish move happen on GU. The market here, this 4-hour, you can see when this kind of consolidation is for me, it's a sign of another bullish move, and we need to see that the market has done enough pullback. Normally when you see this kind of bullish momentum followed by a bullish momentum, a small consolidation, you see the price will grab liquidity from the top and then will trend in the major direction. This is the rule of thumb, but it's not always, you know, nothing is guaranteed in trading. Keep in mind, it's all about probability and anything can happen. So for me, in this market now on GBP USD, I will wait for this local, you see this small consolidation pattern to break down, grab liquidity, or at least giving a long week candle that has crossed all of them, and a dodgy kind of candle. I'll look for buying opportunity along this one again. Otherwise, if I see that, let's say, you know, reversal also happen like this, let's say some of you might be seeing a double top here, which is also possible. That's why, you know, a price action is important, because the market structure is bullish. The price action that we will be looking for is a long week candle or any kind of rejection, and then we know that okay, it might be going another wave to the upside. All right, so let's look at the chat. Thank you very much for your presence here. So gold 22 is resistance zone. Gold 2022, I will look at it, no problems. Thank you. How much is good morning, sir. GJ and EJ, please. Okay, so we looked at GJ a little bit. We'll look at again. Good morning, coach. Thank you. Emmanuel, coach, what do you mean by trading is sports rather than a business? Okay, very good question. I'll go in depth on it. Thank you for your explanation, sir. No problems. Thank you. NASDAQ 100. Yeah, absolutely. Motivation speaker. Good morning, sir. What about your analysis about DXY? Because if again it's well, then dollar will be weak. Okay, I'll look at DXY. So I shorted AUD NZD. Can you check? Okay, once you tell me about this. Okay, I'll look at again. Morning, coach. I made good cash from your yesterday's analysis. How can I identify key level on gold and Gbpusd. Thank you, Kin. Very good. Awesome. Just keep in mind that keep everything educational. Okay, so let's keep going from the top. We'll look at GJ, NASDAQ, quite a few queries. So we look at, first of all, NASDAQ. NASDAQ. Okay, NASDAQ, we saw that there is a huge manipulation here on NASDAQ. The price has crossed all this resistance zone. You can see there's a big long wick candle, huge manipulation, and then created this big long wick candle, and then we have seen a strong breakdown on this instrument. But this market, you can see, if you look at the bigger picture, this is a long-term bullish market. And if you see, this is the weekly chart, there is a big smooth impulse. For me, it's a pullback. Okay, if we take our Fibonacci from the starting of this move to the end of the move, we see that the price is coming down for a pullback, and I think that it might come to 38.2%, or it might even come to 61.8% Fibonacci and may continue to rise. So looking at daily, now the daily time frame, we saw back to back 2 daily, quite a few days, a huge manipulation to the upside. So you could see some local downside movement, but I will not be seller because it's a very strong bull market. For me, it's coming down anytime you take a U-turn. And when I see this kind of market, it's a bull flag. You can see that on NASDAQ. This is an impulse, and then the price is moving in that direction, okay, with this bull flag. And with this impulse, the price is forming this bull flag. For me, it could break initially to the downside, and then we might see the market is trending to the upside. So this is what I will be waiting. Still the price inside that bull flag. For those who completely know, if you don't know bull flag, let me know. So once you see this, once I see this kind of bull flag, let's say this one like that, and that, and that, and that, I look for first to break down and then to trend to the upside. So we see that bull flag already, we saw multiple times the liquidity graph from the top. That's a sign that this bull flag might be preparing for a break to the downside, and then from here we can expect for the price to continue to the upside. So with that in mind, I will be waiting for potential break to the downside and then going to the upside on this one. Okay, so NASDAQ. And then the next question is about, okay, so we'll look at gold again. Before I progress with the gold further, guys, just if anyone looking for a regulated broker, also you can our recommended broker is EverTrade, that I use EverTrade. They are regulated. I'm putting a link in the live chat. You can use that link to join EverTrade. They are regulated, so your capital will be in the safe hand. And also there is a link in the description area. You can click, use that link to open an account with them, and even you can start trading with as low as $100 capital. They are regulated, so your capital will be in a safe hand. So use that if you are looking for a safe and regulated broker with no commission. Thank you. And so let's look at gold on daily chart. I'll go back after checking the gold because there is a candle close, and then we'll look at another questions coming up from you. So from the intraday, we saw that there is a red candle close here, and then the price immediately has gone to the upside. Thank you, Elizabeth. Thanks for that. You're all more than welcome. So we can see that from the 1 hour gold, just after testing this 1 hour 20 EMA after the GDP, we see, as you can see, the market now after breaking multiple times, the price now pushing to the upside. So we see that on gold from the 1 hour, as I mentioned, this market is trending to the upside. But for me, you know, I will be really happy to open another buy position if I see gold has broken this local support, unless let's say if this one is going, this is 1 hour candle, a very aggressive bullish move, then we might see further movement. But you can see, if I think that at some point we could see gold breaking this 2012-11 level, it could happen. If it does, I'll really open another buy position, unless if it is not doing, if it is showing a very strong bullish move, then we'll look for potential buying opportunity along this zone. The reason is if you look at the daily chart on gold, and you can see this is the daily support zone here, and this is the daily opening. You can see yesterday this is what happened when the price has come to this daily support level, and from here we have seen this big aggressive move happen, which is very likely to happen today as well and every day. Normally I look at those kind of zone where the price in a very important area of value, and then look for potential trading opportunity. Patience is the key, guys. Keep in mind, don't experience FOMO, which is very normal to happen, and it happens to me also a lot. Still I experience FOMO. We are human being, we cannot deny our you know, what I can say, natural response to anything. That's fine. Do not resist what you resist, persist. So make sure that you take it easy, always manage your risk, open with a proper risk management, and then look for best trade as possible. You know, everything is a trial and error. Okay, you need a lot of time, not a lot of time, a little bit more time to understand the market. The secret of everything that I told before also is not quitting. Okay, as long as you are not quitting, you are a profitable trader. Okay, no doubt about it. Keep in mind that everything, you know, there is this term called 10,000 hour. Okay, you don't have to put 10,000 hour. You know, before putting well below 10,000 hour, I became a profitable trader. So it just take a little bit of time. Okay, and you know why that trading seems like so hard, that many think is because it's a matter of money, and money is a huge emotional content in our life, and because of that strong emotion we experience in trading, we tend to quit very quickly before even we understand how the market moves. But once one know how the market moves, one gain freedom, because at the end of the day, financial freedom is your right, is your birthright. That's true. And by understanding the market, being patient, you can gain freedom. Now I applied many techniques to gain patience as a trader. I have gone through all kind of difficulties as a trader when I begin, and I mistake, you know, all kind of mistakes as humanly as possible, and then I learn everything from mistakes. So you know, I applied a technique along with many other technique. Also, I called a trade fast plan that I created by myself. If you are, you know, experiencing very strong, you know, FOMO or emotion, that you can try that too. That I called a trade fast plan. If you really take seriously trading, then you can try that. Trade fast. You know that fasting now in Ramadan there is fasting. So take a trade fast plan. For example, in 1 week, challenge yourself that you will be very serious in trading, but you will not open any single trade. Okay, you can do that. That can happen in 1 week. And what will happen is that you become habituated on looking at the chart, but not giving into the too much of emotional response that coming to open too many trades, over trades, and then you know, because you know what I have seen, let's say you are stuck on a trade, okay, a bad trade, and whole day you look at that trade and you will exclude all the everything that coming along the way. This happens, and that's in fact so if you are not, let's say if you completely you know, restrain yourself for certain period of time so on trading, then you start to pay more attention to the detail because you are not emotionally engaged with the market. So that's what I'm trying to tell. But once you know, gain that freedom, once you learn that you can trade many. So looking at gold 1 hour chart, what I see that from this 20 EMA, you see the scope forming a bullish engulfer looks to me. And in the beginning, as I said in the beginning of the session, that from 1 hour chart, one of you asked that long dodges, long candles, that long candles, as I mentioned, is forming is because the buyers in control. And you can see as a result, after dropping to this important area of value, again the buyers are buying this market. And that's come to the point of Emmanuel's one question, that why do I think that trading is a sports rather than a business? It's a very, very important thing, because let me explain and you will understand exactly how trading is a sports, not a business. In my opinion, it's also a business. There is a buying and selling happen. It's just a, what I can say, a metaphor, or I don't know the meaning of fully the metaphor, but it's an example. So let's say in a business, how do you do? Let's say you go to a shopping center, and then you saw that there is something is selling, let's say $100, and you saw it, and next day you saw that this $100 product now, due to some sale, let's say it's $80 or $70, okay, I would buy that product because probably it's a limited time offer, and why shouldn't I miss that? Okay, I will buy that product. So that's how the business works, because it's a win-win, isn't it? So because they give a discount, and I got the discount, I bought it because it's a win-win. That is, so in that respect, when the price is low, I'm gonna buy, okay? But when you are trading, as I mentioned, that there is a law of trading that I say by myself. It's just it's also a wording, nothing serious. So in trading is, let's say today gold price is not today. Let's say the price is here, okay, in that point, and then the price dropped to this level. Now, when you are trading, as a rule of thumb, what is dropping, when it is dropping, will be selling, right? Because for me, what is falling, I will be selling this market. Now, because if you think like this, you tend to buy, and that's why you see the retail trader look for buy rather than sell, because our brain works that way, that when the price is in the top, we look for sell. When the price is at the bottom, we look for buy. And that's okay. But once you understand that, because trading is like when the price is dropping, selling, then okay, so you might say, okay, I understand that, then how do I relate with the sports then? Okay, in sports, consider two teams, let's say team A and then team B. Now team A scored 3 goals, let's say in a soccer. Team B scores 0 goal. So who is winner? Definitely team A, right? Now, how do you relate with the trading as a sports? Now, the reason is, it's not about, let's say, it's not about fully with the goal. It's about the health of the player. Let's not relate with the soccer, but relate with the wrestling, which is a bit more rough, but wrestling. So team A has, let's say, 10 player, okay, like this. Team B has 10 player like this, okay. So who is gonna win? You know very well, they are going to win because they are healthy, stronger, so that's gonna win. Very simple. Now if you look at this zone here, in this zone, okay, there is both team A and B. Now who is going to win in this game? Definitely green. Green is going to win because you can see big bull candle, narrow red candle, narrow long, narrow doji. So whenever it comes to the seller's turn, the buyers are buying. So at the end of the day, the main thing here is to look at who is in control in the market, and that's how it is much easier for to understand how the trading works. Hopefully that you understood it. Thank you very much. No problems. Thank you, coach. Do you think you can enter buy? I'll look at it, but trade didn't execute it. It's very painful for me. Kindly guide. What was the question, Mr. But trade didn't execute it. It's very painful. Kindly guide me about trade. No. Evertrade, they are regulated broker, okay. They are regulated by SEC and many other jurisdictions. So Evertrade is regulated, so you can should be everything fine. Very good customer service. You can join them. Hi coach, thank you very much. Hello. Thank you, XZ. Can you do US30 for me? Yep, I'll look at US30 now. Thank you for that. So let me look at US30. Looking at US30. Okay, for me US30, okay, what I see that this market, it's a bull market, very clean bullish trend, and I think that this market has come to a zone we might look for again buying opportunity. We might find it. And this is the daily chart on US30. You can see there is already a bullish trend going on this one. There is a big bullish move here on US30 on the daily, and then the price has come to that zone where there is a from this support level there is a huge liquidity gap, okay. And then we have seen that there is a daily pin bar, and we saw that the market has gone to the upside again from this rejection from the top. What we see that on US30 the price has crossed this low, now again pushing to the upside. For me, you can see that any kind of local structure breakdown could give us potential buying opportunity. I think that you can see this is a very important support level on US30 below this doji. As we see already an impulse on the 4 hour, the price now slowly forming dojis. I think that US30 might try to break another time and creating a lower low along this zone. If we see a long wick candle, we'll look for potential buying opportunity on US30. It's also a bullish market. You can see the trend is significantly to the upside. I'll look for buying opportunity whenever I will find an opportunity on US30. Okay guys, in the meantime, before I EJ, please, I will look at it. Elizabeth, thank you. Make sure guys give a big like, and also subscribe to the channel if you haven't done yet, so that you don't miss out. This Saturday or Sunday I'll release an important educational video on candlestick pattern for beginners as well as for advanced who are really wanting to know more about trading. So make sure you subscribe and press that bell button so that you don't miss out. So I'm gonna post so that everyone have time to press that one. And thank you for your support. So awesome. Let's look at gold again. Okay, EJ, we see gold, as I mentioned, there is, once the candle close, there is a movement to the upside. Okay, I will be looking at now EJ, Euro JPY. Okay, so JPY pairs, if I look at daily again, what I see that there is already significant movement to the upside. The price facing a resistance zone here. Okay, a very important resistance. We could see for me on EJ a deeper pullback, at least a long doji, because when the price is facing this resistance zone, it is a very now demand for the market to have a pullback. Now starting from this support level on EJ, we saw this big move to the upside on Euro JPY. Now with this movement, the price is facing this resistance here and also resistance here, and with that resistance, what I think that UJ will come back down for a deeper pullback. Now from the lower time frame, I see the market is a little bit of in consolidation. So in that situation, I'll look for a local market structure breakdown, because if I see that the market is facing this kind of resistance zone, this is where there is a high probability that the price might come down for a deeper pullback in this direction. So any kind of local market structure breakdown and coming to an important area of value can give us another opportunity to go long. This is a bullish market, so I will not be looking for any kind of selling. I always try to trade with the trend. So with that said, on EJ, I will be looking for especially to break this support first, okay, to the downside, and coming down here again giving us a long wick candle will give us potential buying opportunity on Euro JPY. So I will wait for any kind of deeper pullback. If you look at daily, you can see if we look at the Fibonacci, there is, we see 38.2% here, which well below, but depending on where it is coming down for a pullback. So this zone breaking down from this support and then coming along this zone will give us an opportunity to go for long for a potential buying opportunity. You see that this is what I was talking about on Gbp USD. So just to give you an example, let's say this is an important support here. You can see this support here, support here. This candle has completely violated here, grab liquidity, and then closed as a big bullish engulfer. This is a perfect middleman according to our TF strategy. I see potential buying opportunity along this zone, and this is where I see a very good trading opportunity in my strategy. And this kind of things that I will wait for on Euro JPY, like this, breaking this kind of important level and then give me any kind of long candle, bullish candle or pin bar or doji, and I'll look for potential buying opportunity on Euro JPY. Thank you. Good morning. Awesome. Okay, thank you. No problems. GBP JPY on 4 hour. Is that order block? Very good question. I'll look at it. Okay, NZD. Okay, AUD NZD. One of you asked for that. You are in a sell that you said. AUD NZD. Good morning, coach. Please check AUD NZD. Okay, AUD NZD to me looks like that Okay, AUD NZD is a long-term selling market, long-term bearish market. If I look at the monthly, what I think that this market might be going for in a zone where we might find again selling opportunity. I think because it is now again going up for a pullback, I think it might hit this support as a resistance. This is a very important level. You can see with this long monthly candle, this support and resistance here on AUD NZD. If I look at weekly, we see the price is almost reaching that zone. If I look at daily, it's going up to the upside. For me, I think AUD NZD, because you can see this market was respecting this resistance zone for a very long time. The price has broken to the upside. For me, it is going up, and anytime we might find a very good selling opportunity in this market because it's now breaking against the trend. Now at the same time, we saw that on the daily there is a reversal pattern here. That's why in that movement it might even break this high and then could continue to drop. So then what I will be doing from the lower time frame, we see that already the price is above this resistance zone. So I neither by selling nor by buying at the moment. I will wait for the price to go as much as it wants to go, either here or here. Once we see that, let's say like this, a big rejection with a strong reversal pattern, I'll look for potential selling opportunity on AUD NZD. Looking at Aussie yen, so yeah, AUD pairs that I'll look for AUD NZD potential selling opportunity when I'll find that. Now going back to gold, guys, you can see that gold has a big move again to the upside, which is a very predictable. Now from the 1 hour, from the support zone, we have seen that gold has bounced to the upside on the news. So this is 24 minutes later, this candle is going to close. For me, you know, I always look for a very important area for a potential. What I see that gold, you can see this is the daily chart, and interestingly you see there is a gap down opening on the daily. After breaking this low, the price has caused this big bull candle on the daily. The price has done the same thing. Is there's a gap down openings, like a erection on a support. And for this one today on gold, I'll look for potential again retest of this daily support, which is very likely to happen during the lifetime of this candle. Any drop to this support zone, I will be looking for potential buying opportunity. According to my TF strategy, I see already bullish trading opportunity in that zone. So if you want to learn our strategies and also to trade with us in our Forex Trading Wizard Academy, also you can join us. As you have seen, we had quite a few gold trades in our private group, as you have seen, we had GBP JPY, also AUD USD. Yesterday we closed to it 2 times TP target. So I'll look forward to have more on that. If you want to learn the strategy that we are using to trade, you can join us following the link in the description area, and also there is a link at the top of the chat. Any question, let us know in the live chat, agents available. So looking at this on gold, now a bit bigger picture perspective on the monthly, what I see that from the monthly perspective on gold, there is a big monthly impulse followed by this correction. We have seen another monthly bullish candle. This month, what we have seen so far is that the price on an important area, this is a important monthly level of support, and after this previous monthly big bullish engulfer, we have seen that this month the price has come down and then formed this big monthly candle. Now if I look at the weekly, we can see that previous week, this is where I have seen that gold market, in my analysis is very strongly bullish. Okay, we saw that there is a big liquidity gap from the support, has formed this big long bullish engulfer, and then we saw that the price has come to the support and formed this candle. If I look at the daily, okay, from all time frame perspective, what I see that gold is showing bullish pattern. Now this daily candle we see is also, for me, is a big bullish candle. Now after this candle close, we saw that you can see it has crossed the low little bit and then rejected to the upside. Now this is a uptrending market structure. Already the price has reached an important zone. What I think that it might come down for a deeper pullback, and we could find another buying opportunity along this zone. As soon as I will find, I'll trade, and also I'll send it to the same trade alert to the students who are trading with us, who are learning and growing as a trader. Just keep in mind, a quick disclaimer is that everything in this channel that we are showing is only for educational purpose. I'm not any kind of financial advisor, so I would recommend you to consult with any kind of licensed financial advisor for any kind of investment advice. So yeah, I also do your own due diligence research on any kind of content that showing in this channel. So thank you very much for your support and for being with me. Thanks, Elizabeth. Thank you. What's the good MAND MSR? Okay, I'll look at it. Want to win trade with you today? Yeah, absolutely. Thank you very much, AUD NZD, sir. Please check GBP AUD. Okay, GBP AUD. Looking at the daily, okay, so what we see that from GBP AUD is the price is, this is the resistance level here, and from that resistance GBP AUD has significant bounce to the downside. There is a big drop followed by this correction. I think that locally GBP AUD might be coming down for a deeper pullback. If I look at the weekly, this is a big bullish market. From the monthly, we can see that okay, so for me, GBP AUD, you can see it was consolidating already. There is a strong liquidity gap from here, and from this support so this is the support on GBP AUD, and from that zone we can see that I think the price will come down well below, grab liquidity, and then we can expect a bullish move on GBP AUD. So yeah, I think this is a big zone where we can GBP AUD for the short term. Highly likely the price will come back to this support, and from that zone we can expect a bullish move on GBP AUD from this level. USD CHF, okay, thanks for now. Okay, Elizabeth, thank you very much. Okay, GBP AUD, what question didn't happen yesterday, will it happen today? I sent a couple of queries. Yeah, absolutely, Akshit, it will happen today. Yeah. USD CHF. Okay, guys, in the meantime, let me know in the chat where you are from. I know that many of you already joined recently in this channel. I want to know more about your location and your trading goal. Share your thought, goal, and what kind of trade, anything, and let me know your city where you are, city or country where you are from, so that we have more understanding of you. I'll look at USD CHF in the meantime. Okay, so USD CHF, as with the weakness in DXY, we can see that USD CHF currently is bearish. If I look at bigger picture on the monthly, this is a very strongly bearish market. You can see that now with that strongly bearish market on Gbpusd CHF, the price has a big rejection to the downside, followed by this a pullback to the upside, and then we have seen that Gbpusd CHF has a strong rejection again. If I look at the weekly, we can see that there is in fact a big liquidity gap in this resistance zone, and we have seen the price now strongly dropping to the downside. Now looking at the daily, what I see, that you can see this is a long-term bearish market. The trend is bearish, and with that long-term bearish market, I will be waiting for Gbpusd CHF from the daily to have a little bit of pullback to the previous support zone, down resistance. So if we don't draw this one, that's fine. If we look at this trend on USD CHF part, I was telling you. Okay, so there is an impulse correction, impulse. We can expect it to correct to the upside, and then we can look for potential selling opportunity. What I think that USD CHF, highly likely that this price will this is a previous support zone here, which is turning resistance here, and from this zone we can expect a drop on USD CHF. This is a very important zone that we can expect for a potential trading opportunity. So this is a support here, which is turning resistance here. Any kind of pullback to the upside, I'll look for potential selling opportunity. Now you can see that there is already a big impulse happen on the lower time frame. Look for along this zone. Already there is a big drop. It even may not go to the test this level. Any kind of a pullback to the upside, will look for potential selling opportunity on USD CHF. Your USD, thank you. Your USD, Sri Lanka, thank you. I'm from Uganda, awesome. From Sri Lanka, great job. Tourism, Jamaica, but I say USA as well. Stain, thank you very much for being here. I'm from India, thank you. Kenya, awesome. Is that breakout? Okay. You want to be a profitable trader? Big Jazzy, you can be. Okay, if you want to be a profitable trader, I would recommend to say to yourself, I'm a profitable trader. Okay, everything is in the now and in the moment. Okay, see, there is something that sometimes we don't pay attention, but in fact that's a very important concept to look at, is that, for example, you know, when I say, or anyone say, let's say I want to go to, let's say, Las Vegas or Miami or whatever you want to love to go, or I want to go to, let's say, a famous place or an entertaining place that I want to go. So if I say I want to go there, that means that I'm not there, right? That means like if you say that, let's say, I want to be a profitable trader, that's I also say, but like try to believe that you are a profitable trader. I know that you are not. You might say, okay, I'm still not making consistent money, but this is how actually we can, sometime you can trick your brain to stay on the track, because anything at the end of the day, you have to become before you become. This is Many people who are successful in their business career, they do that. Okay, so try to look at the aspect of yourself that as a trader is doing well. Even if you have a one winning trade, look at that, say that yeah, I'm doing very well, I'm already profitable. So what it happens is that if you affirm that to yourself that okay, I'm already a profitable trader, I'm doing very well, if you do that, that will really will create a shift inside you that will make you ultimately a profitable trader. So this is an important concept. Bagsy said that I'm a profitable trader, I'm doing very well, I'm learning, I'm growing, I'm making money. Okay, and like that you can become a profitable trader, no doubt. Everyone, we have a brain that is smarter than the supercomputer. Those who are profitable trader, they are not any different than you. The only difference is little bit of experience, patience, and and little bit of understanding. It takes time, and I'm sure that you are on that one. Yeah, thank you. Hi coach, dear Amrita, thank you very much, coach. USA close to New Orleans. Okay, very good, thank you. Can you find a buying opportunity in 4-hour chart? No, I USD CHF, I will not look for a buying opportunity because this is a bearish market. You can see it grabbed liquidity here as well. Dollar Swiss franc, this one is a huge liquidity grab, and with that liquidity grab, okay, I will not be looking for any kind of what I can say, the buying opportunity here, because it grabbed liquidity from here. So it is in fact a very strongly falling market. So when you see, let's say, a market is trending like this, okay, creating series of lower high and lower low, suddenly the market has broken to the upside, okay, opposite direction of the trend, and then we saw the market is coming back down into that range. That is where we can say that this is a huge liquidity grab, and we can expect this market to drop a little further to the downside. So this is a very important market that I would look for potential selling opportunity. No problems, thank you very much. So with that in mind, let's look at okay, so I'm just looking at which one. You can see the Gbpusd, where we discussed, has a big bounce to the upside with this one from this support, but I will wait for 1 hour chart. We have seen significant you can see from this support, Gbpusd already had a bounce. And with that bounce from this support, okay, Gbpusd form this 1 hour candle, but I'll really look for a little more deep, especially to this level, or a bit more down, because if you look at the daily, we see that there is already a big daily candle. The price didn't come down enough for a deeper pullback. Now for me, Gbpusd, really I'll look for potential. You can see this market slowly consolidating. Already it tested the support triple times. We'll look for potential a little more down to this level on the lower time frame. Okay, will give us, there is a doji here. Yeah, I want to see a little more down, crossing this level and then giving us a nice looking buying opportunity. I think it will do that. With that in gold as well, this is 1 hour chart which is closing as a bullish candle. I'll look for on gold like the Gbpusd to come to this support level, and then I'll look for potential buying trading opportunity. Now according to my TF strategy, I see that in my opinion there is buying pressure, but I'll look for a bit more down, a little penetration, especially breaking this support, okay, will give me a potential trading opportunity on gold here. Okay, this is a local support zone. Break of this support will give me that potential trading opportunity on gold. Okay, all right, so let's see. I will be even looking on the 15 minutes and 5 minutes, and as you have seen, we had quite a few profitable trade. Almost most of the trade were profitable this week in our Forex Trading Wizard Academy. I'm committed here to give the best trading education possible. If you want to know more about learning our strategies and also to trade with us in our Forex Trading Wizard Academy, be part of this great trading community. We do have a VIP chat group, trading tools, as well as educational content. You can access all of them if you are a lifetime member. So I will invite you to join us. There is a link in the description area, also link at the top of the chat, and we'll any question, don't hesitate to ask the live chat agent. She is on the always available for you to help you in any inquiry that you had in this coach. So let me look at some of the old queries. Okay, in the meantime guys, also join the free Telegram channel. There is always some content released. Anything given will be posted on the free Telegram channel. Any kind of educational content, as well as often I share my trade ideas, any kind of updates on the free Telegram channel. So you can find a link in the description, and also I'm giving a link at the chat area. Any kind of content will be released there, so you can join that free Telegram channel to stay up to date. Dollar yen, please. Yeah, absolutely. Look at dollar yen. Okay, looking at dollar yen, looking at the monthly, first of all, we can see that from the monthly perspective. I'll look the full multi-time frame analysis. This is the monthly chart on dollar yen. What I see that from the monthly perspective, as you can see, dollar yen, after creating a series of higher low in that zone on dollar yen, we have seen that the price was forming series of higher low and then created this move to the upside. With that, the price has reached that resistance, okay, created an overextended market, and then has a bounce to the downside. Now let's look at first of all lower time frame on dollar yen. What I see that dollar yen locally, it has gone to this resistance zone, created an overextended market, and then had a rejection. What I think from the daily perspective, if you look at, we see there is already a daily movement to the upside coming down. It might come a little down now for a deeper pullback, especially crossing this daily 20 EMA may give us another buying opportunity, because dollar yen for me is still bullish. Okay, a big movement, correction, movement, correction. We can expect another movement to the upside once the price will come down for a deeper pullback. The way we see, I see the market now here, you see there's an impulse. It's now consolidating, breaking down a little further, especially breaking this level here, will give me a potential buying opportunity along this zone on dollar yen. Okay, so yeah, almost I am at the end of this session. Thank you very much. Any trade coming up, I would definitely open. So far I'm still looking for the best trade possible for the day. And yeah, I'll still keep watching the chart. Any trading opportunity coming up, I'll jump on a trade, as well as I'll send the same alert to our students who are trading with us. Look for the best trade possible for all the students and for myself as well. And thank you for being here. I really appreciate your support to the channel by liking, subscribing, and also visiting the website if you want to know more. And I'll see you again in that New York session live. I will come on live 10, like half an hour earlier than the previous one from now on, to cover all the news being released, and we can do the analysis and everything. So make sure you also present there. And thank you. I'll see you again very soon. Until then, trade safe, manage your risk, and stay happy. Thank you.